This is a Kickstarter backer update.
We've come to you now with a Kickstarter update, keeping you guys up to date on the progress for the documentary. The Kickstarter is continuing to go super well. We're very grateful, very thrilled for everyone who's contributed, and thank you all who have shared, who have liked, who have subscribed, all that kind of stuff. We recently wrapped up production with our fourth interview with Matthew Jacobs, a good friend of the podcast. He was a writer on Young Indiana Jones. He also wrote Doctor Who the movie and worked on other great projects. Emperor's New Groove, I think that he forgets that, but he originated that project. So many other things. He was very kind to sit down with us for a whole day of interview and showed us some really cool archival material as well, which was a very special treat. I got to wear his crew jacket, which was fun.
So thank you, Matthew, for giving us so much of your time.
So Daniel, we also wanted to announce a couple of stretch goals for our Kickstarter to get people enticed and excited to keep on contributing. But can you talk to us a bit about what these stretch goals are?
Well, first off, thank you guys all for getting us where we are. We're over 22,000 right now. We're well on our way to our previously stated goal of 30,000, which will allow us to travel to the United Kingdom. Which will allow us to interview more people like Gavin Piquet and a whole host of others, which will make the film better. And obviously, the film is what you want. But a traditional Kickstarter campaign also has stretch goals, which means extra rewards that can be given out if certain benchmarks are met. And it is time for us to tell you what those will be for this campaign. As you've heard, if you've been following, we were thrilled when Young Indy and Radioland Murders composer Joel McNeely agreed to compose a theme for our film. And so we're very excited to be able to say that if we are able to reach a support level of $40,000, we will be able to give every backer a copy of the soundtrack to our film. That soundtrack will include the Joel McNeely theme and then other music that we will use in the film. Where that will come from, who that will be, is not decided yet, but whatever that is, will be part of the soundtrack. And every backer, if we reach $40,000, will get a digital copy of that soundtrack. But that's not the end. As we've talked and we've looked at the budget and we've looked at all the places we want to go, we really feel that if we can get to, over $50,000, we can make the film that we dream of in our heads without compromise. And so if we do cross that $50,000 mark, Peter and I, for some years, have been discussing and working on a project which is a book about young Indiana Jones, based on all the interviews we've done, but also all the material that is out there. There's not been a book on Young Indy since Dan Madsen's book, really, and it's gotten, inadequate mentions, as we've said on the podcast many times, in all the books about Indiana Jones that have come out. So we're going to make one, and then if we get this Kickstarter over $50,000, we're going to give it to you. So that'll be a reward for everyone who supported the project. So we're really excited. We do think these are achievable goals. We have over a month left in the Kickstarter. There's plenty of time. So again, the best thing you can do is share within your networks, share within your message boards, your fan circles, your group texts, whatever you're in, whatever you do, your game nights. Please tell people about George Lucas, The Lost Golden Age, and what we're trying to do. And as we've said before, if there's anything we can do to help you tell people about us, let us know. We really want to do that. We want to make this as easy for you as possible.
Daniel, we don't just want this to be a digital presence, a digital campaign. We also want to announce that we've scheduled a little get-together for supporters of the podcast, supporters of the documentary, and just fans of Indiana Jones in general. Daniel, you want to talk to us a little bit more?
Yeah, we want to celebrate this Kickstarter and this movie. And, I had a great experience of going to Comic-Con in July and getting to see George Lucas in person and hang out with some friends now, cosplayers, people who dress up as Indiana Jones. And we met so many of you at WonderCon and at Star Wars Celebration. And so we want to continue that here in Los Angeles. If you're in the LA area, we're going to be at McLeod Brewery in Van Nuys on Wednesday, November 5th. It's trivia night. And Peter and I will be there, and we hope you'll be there too. If you're in the area, come join, come say hi. We'll take pictures. If you're a cosplayer, please dress up. Those are great things we can, again, use on the social media to promote the film. We'll have some surprises. Maybe we'll give away some Young Indy swag. Who knows? We'll see. But it's going to be a good time regardless. So check the social media. Of course, we'll post specific times and addresses and everything. But keep checking in. It's about 2 weeks from now, so plenty of time. But we would love to see you there. So thank you guys so much. And we now actually, we're going to have a very special episode of Young Indy Chroniclers, which is really related to the film, in that we are interviewing an ILM veteran who played a very, very important role in the creation of all the technology that changed cinema, and that is a topic of our film. So please enjoy.
We're the Young Indy Chroniclers podcast, and we're producing a new feature-length documentary, George Lucas, The Lost Golden Age.
Those 4 years in there was the happiest period for Lucasfilm.
We're thrilled to report Rick McCallum has agreed to sit with us for an all-new exclusive interview just for this documentary. We're also in contact with other key figures from the period, including Ben Burt, Jonathan Hales, and many others who played an enormous part in bringing this era to life.
We built a Kickstarter campaign to support the film. Join us now on this adventure at Kickstarter.com.